Ah, finally. Finally the stream is working. Have some aura water temporarily. I'm not sure what was going on. At first, apparently, I tried streaming in 4K 60, but it didn't let me. YouTube said that it's too high for my settings, even though I had the settings that support 4K. And then nothing worked, essentially. But now it's working, so all good. I didn't particularly do anything, though, to fix it. It just fixed itself for whatever reason. And here's some exclusive water that you can't get in Japan. You need to use some Estonian equivalent of bai. So what I want to do today is showcase a bunch of Japanese snacks. Is it flavored? No, it's not flavored. It's water that I put tap water into this water bottle. Did you buy it with the donations from last time? I actually bought it in the airport when I came here. But check out this camera quality. Oops, bumped into it. It is just, it's reflecting the light off of it. It's pH 7. Okay, so I wanna showcase a bunch of Japanese snacks today, and I'm actually a bit worried because I usually don't eat these kinds of things all that much, and there are so many of them. I have a huge bag of them, and I also have not seen almost any of them, so it's going to be a new experience for me as well. I didn't look at them because I didn't want to be spoiled. So essentially, I didn't buy them myself. So it's going to be the first time for myself as well, seeing them. Okay, so before we go, I'll be checking the chat for a little tiny bit. So I can see the individual molecules. Yes, you can with this camera. Oh, well, you can see how the paint has kind of peeled off already. Are you going to be trying those soda bottles with sealed balls? Ramun? I haven't tried it yet. I love you. Vlad Karin says, I love you. You're the one that made me start learning Japanese, and I will always be grateful for you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you, and good luck on your Japanese learning journey. Do you have any cool flavored Kit Kats? I don't know. I don't know if I do or not, but I haven't tried any yet. May I ask how old you were when you started learning Japanese? I was 19, I think. 150 people watching. Don't be nervous. I think my CSGO stream had like close to 200 or something at one point, but on that stream I didn't see my viewers ever. You always start your live streams whenever I have to do my Anki. You can check the VOD later if you want to do Anki. You have to be filming on a brown sofa. It's probably some kind of a reference that I don't understand. I'm reading Take Him and watching this at the same time. That's kind of hard to do at once. Probably should do only one or the other. Probably reading Take Him is a better idea than watching the stream, though. You can just check the VOD later. Are you a mango enjoyer, Liva? I ate mangoes at one point. They're pretty good, but I don't buy them very often. Estonian paint. It's just I've been using this bottle for a few months. It's how do you put it? It's like a relic from my home, so I want to use this one. Are we getting a ramen stream too? I have one idea for a ramen stream. Are you going to make a gaming channel? There's one series I want to make, a single let's play that I want to make, and I might put it on my second channel. How did you learn English? Check my RuneScape video that I made really early. What's what do you think about vending machines in Japan? I haven't used any. What's the biggest thing you've had to get used to in Japan? I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe all the paperwork. Not sure. Nice voice crack, lol. I don't remember voice cracking. Damn, nice camera. Yeah, that. I hope it is. Would be nice if it was, because it was pretty expensive. How long are you staying in Japan? For less than a year, but I'm not sure. Man, I love microplastics. Me too, man. I'm gonna reach 5k cards next week on 2k, 6k. Nice. That's really nice. Keep going, man. Okay. I'm going to start the review now instead of reading chat for another hour. So, the first thing is not this aura water bottle, but actually is this tea. Now, this doesn't have any sugar in it. It is literally just green tea in a bottle. And I bought this on almost the first day that I came here. But I only took one sip from it and then never drank it again. Not necessarily because I didn't like it, but because it's literally just green tea in a bottle. So it has quite a lot of caffeine, natural caffeine, and I usually don't drink any caffeine at all because my sleep is already really bad, so I don't want to make it any worse. But it has been sitting for so long that it has like, I don't know if you can see, but it has like some chunks in it. It's probably just the tea has kind of like turned back into solids. So I gotta shake it, I guess. So I'm going to try it and see what it tastes like now. It literally tastes like cold green tea. So it's a bit bitter, but it's actually pretty good. I kind of like it. It has like a sauna aftertaste, if that makes any sense. Hit the bottom of the bottle. It's fine. The bottom is quite fine already. I can't really show it at this angle, but there's nothing there. So that was the green tea. It's pretty good actually. It doesn't have any sugar in it or anything. So the next thing I want to show is this protein bar. I guess this way. This kind of a protein bar. It has 25 grams of protein in it, and the thing about it is that for me, I've never eaten a protein bar like this before. In Estonia, I don't think we have protein bars like this. The reason why is because most protein bars in Estonia and such are made from whey, so from dairy, and this one is made from soy. So depending on how much you bought into the meme that got popular at around 2016, then this might not be for you, but personally I don't care. So it's like cereal instead of like being like soft, really sweet dairy filling, you know what I mean? And meaning that it's extremely hard. It's really solid. There's actually a warning here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a warning in Japanese that says that to be careful whilst eating this because it might hurt your gums if you like if you don't pay enough attention. And I'll split in. I'll only eat one piece from here, and you can tell what I mean. It is actually like really hard, and it's a bit bitter. It's sweet but bitter at the same time, so it's like really good. looks like this inside. The focus is not okay. And you can tell from the sound, if I'm going to eat it, that it sounds that it's really like hard. It is literally rock hard, yes. It actually tastes really good though, but the downside of this is that the big downside of this protein bar is that it has nearly 15 grams of sugar in it as well. So that's why it's so good. Like, I knew that there was something, that it was too good to be true. So you gotta be a bit careful with it. I feel like if you almost eat no sugar at all, then if you keep your sugar intake, like added sugar, below 20 grams a day, then it's then the 15 grams is fine, I think, honestly. But yeah, you have to be careful with it. So next, I don't even know what I'm going to introduce next. I'm just going to pull random things behind me randomly. Okay, I got something like this. Tough gummy. Essentially, what the package says is that it's supposed to be really tough, essentially. I assume that it's like that you can chew a single piece of candy for a really long time. And this text says here that it's good for people who want to focus, because it's like gum, I suppose. Never tried it though, so let's try one piece. Something that's kind of difficult is that I have to comment whilst I have to chew this thing, and I don't know how long I'm going to be chewing it for. Oh. It smells like those sour cola candy. Looks like this. The smell is like those that cola flavored sugar that I haven't eaten for like since childhood. Since I don't want to make my hands sugary, so I'm going to take one with a chopstick. By the way, I never learned how to use chopsticks before I came to Japan on purpose, because I didn't want to, I don't know, like spoil the experience. Oh. It is actually pretty tough. Oh, I kind of like it. It's actually like feels like it's not like glass, but it's just that it's really bouncy in your mouth, if you know what I mean. This is pretty good, but it's essentially 70% sugar, so no wonder it's good. So that's enough of that. I have a ton of these things, so I have to move pretty fast. So next, this is some galbo. Tsuburi kori chichi. Ichigo. I guess it's a tsubu kori ichigo. I guess it's like some strawberry flavored chocolate. I'll be trying it out as well. Oh, wow. It looks pretty interesting. I'm going to only eat half though. So it's like super long. I'll be only eating half though. Oh. Wow, that one's actually really good. Damn. That one's actually really good. Oh. Compared to the previous tough candy, not tough candy, tough gummy, this one has only around 30 grams of sugar per 100 grams. So it's not nearly as bad. Oh wait, no, it's per 58 grams, so it's still pretty much the same. I thought it was per 100 grams, but it's per bag, and the bag is 58 grams. So it's still quite a lot. Gotta be careful. But gotta be careful with these candies. Next, I wonder what's this going to be? I guess it's some dinosaur candy or like cookies. I assume that they're going to taste like goldfish crackers, but they're going to be dinosaur shaped. So and it looks like you can build some kind of a puzzle with it. I'll check the chat a bit. Sleep chocolate. What are you going to do with all these leftover snacks after this? I have no clue. Maybe I'll be eating them over the entire year, because that's quite a lot. I have quite a lot of them. Oh. I guess it's they have some dinosaur designs and stuff, and there's like some kind of instructions on the box that you can play around with. Well, oh no, I have to open the entire wrapping. There's 2 of them. Oh, they're like tiny dinosaur shapes. Maybe I can zoom in a bit. Hold on. They're like tiny dinosaurs. I don't wanna grab them with my hand, so one sec. Oh, this is hard. I'm trying to grab them with my chopsticks, but it's pretty hard. Wait, how am I gonna... I have my microphone in the way, so I can't move my arm very well. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Focus, please. Oh no. Ah, see, it's a little dinosaur shape. There are a bunch of them actually in the bag, but this is the one that I grabbed. It's a bit salty, but it doesn't have a ton of taste. So it's probably like not the worst in terms of specs. So that one's pretty interesting. I guess it has all the shapes that are around here is what it contains, and perhaps like a puzzle as well that you can put together. Okay, I'll be reading the chat a bit. Do the puzzle. No, I think it's going to take a long time, because I have to find them in the bag. Use your hands, please. No, I'm not going to use my hands to touch food. I'm not a barbarian. Please show us your monkey grapplers. No. Kawaii na. Yeah, it's pretty cute. Man caresses tiny dinosaurs with chopsticks. Yeah. Are you a mango? No, I don't know why everyone's spamming mango. Who started this? Or slightly sweet. They were like slightly... Wait, I gotta reset the zoom. They were like slightly similar to some garlic and onion flavored potato chips or something. Okay, next. What's this gonna be? Oh, this is Hokkaido milk cream wafers. Okay, it's waffles, wafers. What was it in English again? Wafers, I think. And it has some pretty fancy packaging. Each one of them is in its separate package, as is tradition in Japan. I wonder if these are sold separately as well, because they easily could be, I suppose. I wonder what it's like. I love plastic. Yeah. You should make a tier list of all the snacks. You know, I thought that I'm going to rate all of them, but I forgot, and now I randomly remembered again. This is what it looks like. There are 2 sticks, actually. They're separate, like this. You can separate them. I'm going to try it out. There's like some cream in it. Essentially, it's like it's wafers, but in this like pole shape, and it tastes almost exactly like regular wafers with some kind of a cream inside it. I'm not going to rate it because honestly, it's kind of hard to rate sugar, because sugar is always like kind of good or like hard to rate because there's like a trade-off in terms of health. Okay. I'm going to put it back in the packaging so I wouldn't overdose. What is this? I didn't even look at what I grabbed. Vanilla to cocoa. There's got some... Oh, it's like vanilla and cocoa cookies. Let's see. Oh, huh? There's like instructions on the back that you have to put them in the in the microwave. Daijoubu kana? Can I eat this raw? Can I eat this raw? This is vanilla flavored. Not sure if you can eat this raw though. Let's see. The microwave is optional. Oh, it's actually like, it's solid. I thought it was going to be like soft. I'll try this out. Oh, it's so big though. It is surprisingly not as sweet as I expected, but it's still sweet, but it's like there's a hint of bitterness to it, which is pretty nice. However, one piece of candy is 48 grams, not 48 grams, but 48 calories. So the one thing I ate was 48 calories right now, as well as 6 grams of sugar. Damn, that's pretty crazy. Oh, a donation from Ason, 10 euros. Thank you very much. I can now, well, I didn't pay for these, so I can probably pay for the hospital bill after this. Have you tried going to an Olympic weightlifting gym? How easy is it to access a place where they have proper equipment for the snatch, clean and jerk in Japan? I was thinking of going to CrossFit Yoyogi for that. I actually did a decent amount of research about gyms that support those, and where I live there aren't almost any except for that one gym that I introduced in my video as well. But in Tokyo, you have quite a lot of them. You have, I recommend looking into, what was it? Oni Gym. Look into Oni Gym if you're in Tokyo, because Oni Gym is actually really good. They have a single time pass, and they have a ton of equipment for both powerlifting and Olympic weightlifting as well as bodybuilding. So I really recommend looking into Oni Gym. And Olympic weightlifting has a lot of like, they have a lot of coaching gyms. So basically, you know, group training instead of, you know, being a private, where a public gym that you can pay a membership to. They have a lot of like gyms that you can book a class into as well, such as Black Ships and something like that. Some other ones as well that I can't remember, but definitely in Tokyo you have. But outside of Tokyo, that's a bit difficult, I think. But yeah, you just have to look them up, I suppose. Festive, why are you spamming mango so much? Like, I don't understand. Okay, next we have fettuccine. Fettuccine. It's written in Romaji, and it looks like gummies again. And once again, it's supposedly pretty tough for chewing, and it says that it has a lot of C vitamin inside it. Oh, and it has some kind of a nutritional seal of approval, apparently. So let's see. Does it have sugar in it? Well, it does not have sugar in it, but what it has is concentrated juice. So it's basically still sugar, I think, at the end of the day. So, but it looks like it's going to be cola flavored or something based on the design. So let's see. Oh, it's like tiny strips, just like on the packaging. Eventually, I still ended up just using my hands. You guys win. Oh wow. It is indeed cola flavored, and it's really good. This is why I don't eat these things, because they're actually kind of good. Yes, I used my hands. I lost. What is this? That is super long, and it says big on it. It's much bigger than my hand. Let's see how big it is compared to the Aura bottle. Oh, it's much bigger. What about the tea bottle? It's still bigger. It's huge. Big. And what is it? It's Super BIG Choco. I guess that's what it is. It's a big chocolate. I guess it's big and cheap, apparently. I am definitely not going to eat all of this though, but it's pretty interesting design-wise. I'm going to eat just a tiny bit. This is what it looks like. Smells like chocolate as well. I don't want to use my hands to split this. Oh no, it's crumbly. Oh, it's like the insides are like can you see it? They're like wafers, waffles. Ah, it's one of those. I've had something similar in Estonia. It's a fake chocolate bar. It's just covered. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. But it's good though. It's actually good though. What am I going to do with this? With these chocolate strips here? I gotta wipe them off. Don't worry, I got a plate for that. What's next? Oh. There are some next up we have some JoJo candy from part 1 and part 2, which are arguably the best parts. I'm going to get sued for saying that, but I actually like part 1 and part 2 quite a lot. I also watched the second episode of the first season 50 times for learning Japanese. I made a video for that. I don't know how many people remember that video. Cocoa cream wafers, once again wafers, and metallic trading card is included. Let's see what they include. Oh, here it is. This is the back side. It's completely white right now, but oh, what's it going? Oh wait, this is not the trading card. This is the wafer. Ah, here it is. Eh? Oh, this is actually pretty good. It's just a long hand. That's actually pretty good. Oh, this is from part 2. I think. Yeah, it's from part 2. This is the back side. Oh, it's a really classical wafer. I almost don't want to eat it because I already know what it's going to taste like, but I'll take one bite just to appreciate the JoJo. Yeah, it's a classical wafer. Okay, the next one. I wonder what this is going to include. No, I'm not going to show the bite mark. I actually faked it. I just used sound effects. Classical wafer, indeed. I don't want to break it. I have some weird opening here. Oh no, I broke the packaging. Okay, the other one is exactly the same, but it has a different card. What's it going to be? Oh, it's the first. It's part 1. It's a card for part 1. This is the back side. Got the season 1 Dio and JoJo. I actually like this one as well. These are pretty good. From part 1 and part 2. Ine. Okay. Next up. I have a feeling that I can't cover everything in this stream. It's going to take like 4 hours. Oh. Next is this. I think these are pretty famous in Japan. Kinoko no yama to takenoko no... Nani? Hoshi? Chocolate mushroom. Apparently it's some kind of Japanese Civil War chocolate, which is some kind of a meme in Japan. Oh. And they all have like some cute designs for children, I suppose. All the packaging all the packages are a bit different in terms of design. That's pretty nice. They're all cute. Okay, I'm going to try one of them. Oh, what? I wanted to. There's like this. You're supposed to tear from the middle, so I thought it would like split the bags in two, but it just opened this bag instead. Okay, the inside is like this. I've actually seen these ones from Seto's video, from Seto Koji's video, so I'm going to try one out for myself as well. Damn. These are good. They have like a really nice texture because of the cookie that's on the bottom. Because of this cookie that's on the bottom. And then the chocolate is like, how do I put it? It's not too sweet, but it's still sweet. But it's dangerous, so I'll be putting it back. Okay, next up. We have a cute strawberry design packaging for chocolate. I've actually had this one. I had one piece from like a really tiny package of it, so I already know what it tastes like. In fact, I'm not even going to unbox it because I already know the taste. So it's essentially chocolate that has a tiny bit of strawberry aftertaste. It's like a sealed packaging, so I don't want to open it right now. But it's decent, but honestly, I would go for something different if I were to eat sugar. I feel like the strawberry flavor is not strong enough. Okay. So next. Oh. Some kind jaga choco. This is potato chips mixed with chocolate, which is going to be obviously really good. And it's essentially like in some kind of a ramen box. Not cup, I mean ramen cup. Oh man, this is going to be great. I already know. Because it's going to probably be like salty mixed with sweet. So these are going to be great, I think. But once again, I'm not going to touch these with my fingers, so I get some chopstick practice in as well. Man, this is what they look like. Okay, I'll try it out. Damn. I wish they were a bit... Actually, no, they are plenty salty. They're not the type of taste I expected, but they are still salty and sweet at the same time. And they were good to the extent that I instantly wanted to take another one. So I'm not going to, just in case. But they are really good. What's next? Oh. Next is umaibou. Is it? This is like one of the most famous Japanese snacks. And the reason they're so famous is because, well, they've been along for a really long time and they're extremely cheap, I think. And from my understanding, they are just like a really long Cheeto, like a Cheeto. The potato chip. I think Cheetos are oh wait, are Cheetos corn chips or something? And it is vegetable salad flavored. So let's see what it's like. I haven't eaten umaibous ever. Oh, dude, this looks oily. Oh wait, this is going to be a bit crumbly, so I'll have to use this just in case. This is what it looks like. It looks like a big Cheeto, essentially. Oh wow. That is some nostalgic flavor. That it tastes exactly like a Cheeto. Damn, that is a nostalgic flavor. Feels like I'm 5 years old again. That was good, damn. Oh! Next up we have Pocky. Pocky chocolate. 2 packs. I have never eaten Pocky. So this is going to be an interesting experience. Message? Oh, I guess you can write a message when you gift it to someone. Here. Yes, I've never eaten Pocky. I have actually like eaten really little Japanese related snacks and stuff, so almost all of these are new for me as well. From the design of it, it kind of looks like the things we have in Estonia as well that are just called like wait, I'll find a picture. They are called kõrsik in Estonian. I don't have an Estonian layout, so the search results aren't that great. Ah, found it. They are kind of like these. One sec. Why is this picture? This picture is super low resolution though. One sec. Oh no. I put it to 1080p, so we have like these ones, and they are basically, they look the same as the Pocky, except those ones don't have the chocolate, so they're literally just Pocky without the chocolate. I think that's what it's going to be like. I think it's going to be the same thing except with chocolate. So let's see. Oh, they're in separate packages. Share happiness. Sugar makes you happy, apparently. But I guess it's like in Japan, the Pocky is related to like Valentine's Day and stuff like that with the Pocky game. Yeah. What's the Pocky game though? Yeah, it's the Pocky game when it's like one person eats one side and the other person eats other with their mouth at the same time, and then it comes closer and now kiss. You know what I mean? I think that's what it does. Oh yeah, it looks exactly. It looks exactly like those kõrsiks, except with chocolate. But it's probably really good though. Yeah, I quite like it. It has a nice texture and nice taste as well. Not too sweet. It's kind of like dark chocolate with a bit of sugar in it though, so it's a bit sweeter, but it's pretty okay. What's next? I can't reach. This is next. Bamuroru. This looks so sweet. Oh, and by the way, almost all of these snacks are things that almost all Japanese people know. So oh, I thought it was going to be like super soft in hand, but it's actually like solid. Is it going to be like white chocolate? And once again, they have all of them in separate plastic wrappers. God damn, lots of plastic, yeah. It looks like this inside. So it's hollow inside. Oh. But it's soft. I thought it was going to be crunchy, but it's soft. It's a pretty nostalgic flavor, but it doesn't have a lot of taste. It's surprisingly tasteless for some reason. But I personally wouldn't go for it again. What is this? Like a tiny chocolate. There's a ton of chocolate here. Ooh. Looks like this. Oh wow. The inside is entirely a cookie, and there's like a nut here and there. This one is actually pretty good. I won't finish it though. I need more water. I wonder how much sugar I've eaten already. I would assume 50 grams. It tasted like a more crunchy, a more airy Oreo cookie. You should divide it in two parts. I think I will, or I think what I'll do is that every live stream that I'll do, I'll introduce candy for a little bit in the beginning, because I have so many of them. Like, okay, I'll show you. I still have this entire bag to go. This is too much, actually. This is actually too much. Like, just... It is actually too much. I'll pick 5 more for... Actually, I'll pick five more for today. But I'll handpick them this time. Let's see. Next, we have Choco Baby. This one I've already had, actually. And this one is actually extremely good. It is... I don't recommend it because it's actually so good that it's addicting. So I don't recommend it. It is essentially just little tiny bits of chocolate that that have a really nice texture to them. So if you chew them, they're like a bit tough. So they're really fun to chew and they taste good as well. So stay away from them. And you can like put them on your hand like this, and they don't even melt. They don't even melt in your hand. So let's see. They're crunchy like that. So they are... This is actually like extremely good. Like, health aside, just taste and texture wise, this is like 8 out of 10 to 9 out of 10, honestly. Any CSGO gameplay today? No, I'm most likely not going to stream CSGO today. Not today, but in Japan anymore, because there just aren't any Japanese players, so there's no real point. Okay, next up. Next up we have this. I think these are beans. What are they? What are they made of, I wonder? Oh, mochi? Okay, these are not beans. I thought they were going to be beans because they have the same design as those oh, these are rice puffs. I thought they were going to be like beans because they have the exact same design as some setsubun, not setsubun, the one before that where you like throw the beans on the ground, and there were some flavored ones that looked exactly the same, so I thought it was going to be the same one, but these are rice puffs. Oh my god, these are big, actually. I thought they were all going to be pretty small. Okay. These taste like these taste like something that used to be in Japan from a really long time ago already. Something like something that your grandmother will gift you, because it's like they're not very good, honestly. They're like they're really sweet. They have a ton of sugar, and they don't even taste that good. So, it's fine, but it's like if you're conscious about how much sugar you're taking in, then I wouldn't waste my sugar budget on these. Even though, yeah, they're fun. Sugar fun. Shout out to Marco. What's next? Let's see. What else do we have? Ooh, another cup. I have another cup. What's this going to be? Jaga Rico Sarada. Some kind of potato with, I assume, salad flavor, because it says salad on it. Snack stick. Oh, yeah, it looks like snack sticks. V3ZZL3 says these are yummy AF. I guess some people have eaten them from the viewers. Let's see what these taste like. I don't want to touch these because I assume they are made with oil, so my hands will get oily, and I really hate when my hands get oily, so especially because I'm touching stuff right now. This is so dangerous. I hope it won't fall. Cottomatte. I will show you. There you go. This is what they look like. And my chopstick skills. Oh. It was surprisingly solid. Like, but they have like very little flavor. I'm surprised. It's almost like they were unsalted or something. Like they only have the chomirio, the flavorings, but they don't have salt. That's what it tastes like. So that's kind of surprising. Do they not have salt at all? Ah, they have salt on the back. But they don't have a lot of salt, I suppose. I honestly, if I'm going to eat something like this, if in the case that I would prefer them to be more salty, to be honest, because it's like otherwise it's just like eating a lot of oil. Oh, Oliva Viles. Oliva Vies. How do you pronounce that? That's how I say it in Estonian. Oliva Vies. Oliva Vies. With the $10. Thank you. Thank you very much. And sorry for butchering your name. Liva, thank you for making videos and your hard work. Hope you're having fun in Japan. Thank you. I am. I'm going to put a heart to your donation. Click. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Next. What do I have in my bag? What else do I have here? There's a lot of umaibous. Oh, I feel like I've seen this from somewhere. Let's see. Some really fancy packaging. Ottona no milk. Milk, grown-up milk is what it says. Well, the reason in Japanese, otona no, nanka, if you have like adult flavored something, it usually means that it should be more tailored towards adults rather than children. That's the vibe that I'm getting. So that's why it says otona no milk, aka adult milk. So it's supposedly less sweet, I suppose. How do I open it though? There's the opening, but I still crushed the entire packaging. Oh no! It's in extra plastic. もったいないな。なんか you had the entire fancy packaging, but there's still an additional packaging inside it. But I suppose you can shut it, you can put it in here, so that's kind of nice. Oh, these look like pillows, those pillow candies. But oh, they have a really strong smell though. But they have like instead of being pillows, they have like they're like rolls. Let's see. Can I get them with a chopstick? Can I? Oh, this is like a crane game, except with chopsticks. Don't fall. Please don't fall. Don't fall. No, not my hand. Show the thing. See? This is what they look like. Damn, that lens is good. Look at that background blur. Damn. Oh, no. Now it's just some kind of a blob on the video. Okay, I'll try it. Did it taste exactly like a candy that there was in Estonia at one point that was like this long, and it had some kind of stripes and it had some kind of filling. It tastes almost exactly like that. I'm not the biggest fan personally. It's like maybe I'm not an adult enough, but for me it's still too sweet. It's a bit too sweet for me. So I'd rather just, if I'm going to be eating sugar, I'd rather just choose something else, honestly. But they do have a fancy packaging. Okay, what else do we have? Ooh, eh? What? I'm not going to be eating this on stream, but I thought this was like ice cream. but it's like some kind of cream that looks like ice cream, but it's not. Wow, that is epic. But if I open this, I have to eat it, so I'm not going to be opening it. It's going to be so much at once. But that one's pretty interesting. What else do we have? Ooh. What? Dude, look at this. Look at this. Wow. These are like... Hold on. I wonder if I can find a picture. Oh my god, man. I have no Estonian keyboard, so it's like all my search results are going to be so inaccurate. It's just like... hold on. Ah man, I actually, the search results in Japan are, I can't find Estonian results in Japan when I don't have the correct keyboard right now, because I am on a different Windows account. Oh, I guess this is not gummy balls. I thought this was gummy balls, but this is chocolate apparently. Okay, I'll be reading the chat a bit. Chaco Marty donated $6 Australian. Thank you. If you haven't, you have to try Kororo. It's a whole experience. Kako, love your work as well. Keen to see how the store renovation will come along. Thank you. The store renovation is probably going to be continued next year, I think. Kororo. Okay, apparently there is Kororo. I'll have to find it though. I have to find the Kororo. Oh, Oxley cream with the additional $10 Australian. Thank you. Oxley is a Patreon as well. Patron as well. So, huge thanks for the donation. Oh, also, here's the Kororo. I'll be trying the Kororo after that as well. Hey Liva, have you been eating many of these snacks day to day? No, I haven't. I'm trying out all of these for the first time, pretty much. Except for one that I didn't try. Also, have you been announcing these streams in advance? This is the first one I've seen line, but been loving the others too. Thank you. This is the first one I've announced. I put it like the waiting timer from yesterday. But the other ones I just did spontaneously. I'll most likely be doing more spontaneous streams in the case that I feel like streaming. Okay. Which one do I try first? Do I try the Bills first or the Kororo first? Oh, wait. Dude, I can make a poll. I can make a poll feature. Start poll. I wonder how the poll is going to go like. I mean, I'm going to try both anyway in the next 5 minutes or something, but I just want to see. Oh, they're almost 50-50. Okay. If it ends up being 50-50, I'll try both at the same time. I'll put both in my mouth at the same time if it's around 50-50 with a 3% deviance. Oh no. It's 57-43 right now. Okay, I'll make a oh. It's almost 50-50. It's 50-50 with a 3% deviance. Once it hits 100 votes, so another 20 votes, I'll be doing the conclusion. Assuming that there will be more voters, that is. Stop the count. Yes, stop the count. 82. Okay, 90 votes. So after 8 votes, only 8 votes to go. 6 votes, 5, 6, 4. Oh no, last vote. Okay, it's 50-50 with a 3% deviance. So I'll be trying both at the same time. Let's see. Kororo. These feel cold. They feel cold and soft at the same time. Oh, these are 100% juice. So they aren't like sugar. They are 100% juice, and they feel very soft and they feel cold. So that's interesting. Oops. And these are apparently extremely old Japanese snacks, in the sense that, like, I don't know, if you're 80 or something, then you probably ate those a really long time ago. And they look like... What does it say, I wonder? Oshaberi, ninki, okurimono. Oh, okay. Terebi? Eh? Sports. Basically, there's a bunch of text between all of these gummies. For example, like terebi here, which says TV. So I'm not sure what they're exactly for, but I'll be trying both of these out at the same time. Okay. Oh, these smell good. Oh wow. They are... Eh? Wait. Is this literally grape juice inside a packaging? This looks like there's just juice inside this. Look, there's a bit of air. So I'm assuming this is literally just juice inside this wrapping. Hold the kororo near the microphone so we could smell them. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Can you smell it? It actually smells exactly like grape juice. Oh wait. So I have to take these when I'm doing the activity that's written. Oshaberi. Okay, I broke the right one when I'm speaking. Or chatty, I suppose. I'm being chatty right now. Okay, I'll try both at the same time. Candy flipping. Ah. Okay. I thought that this is a bag that has water in it. Well, juice, but like in liquid form. But it's still like, it's more like tough marmalade. Right? Oh. But it looks like this. But it has an interesting texture and taste. It actually resembles fruit quite a lot. Is it good? It's pretty good. It's pretty good in the sense that I think it's worth trying out, indeed. It's like it's definitely not anything like I've eaten before. Like a real grape. It's quite similar to a real grape, except the insides are more tough, have more resistance than real grapes, essentially. Damn, these are interesting. I wish they were a tiny bit more sour though. Like you know how when you buy grape juice or something, it's like really nice and sour. This is similar, but I feel like I wish it had a little bit more sourness to it, you know. More resistance as in chewier, yes. People are arguing over grapes in the chat. I personally like grapes. In fact, at one point I was searching around for grape juice in Japan for whatever reason. I just wanted grape juice, and once I got it, I no longer needed grape juice. Okay, Last two. Last do I do last 5 or last 2? How long have I been streaming for? Doesn't say anywhere. Ah, 70 minutes ago. Okay. Okay. If it's 70 minutes, I'll do 1 hour. Okay, no, I'll review 3 more, and then I'll look at the chat a bit, and then I'll end the stream for the day. Okay. So, let's see what else we have here. What's this? Oh, popcorn. Okay, I'll try that out. Japanese popcorn. What's it going to be like? What the? Yabe. This is butter. Butter popcorn. What else does it say? Maiku. Okay, it's already popped, and it has a lot of fiber. Apparently. Apparently, it has enough fiber to be equivalent of 2 lettuces. Oh, it says it on the back as well, and it's not fried, and it has, yeah, okay, it has a lot of fiber in it. Apparently, that's what they say. I mean, it's corn, so. Ooh, but I haven't had popcorn for a really long time, like 2 years at least. At least. Oh, it smells like popcorn, but like it smells a bit like the movie popcorn. Let's see. Okay, it looks like this. It looks like this. It's transparent. Oh, never mind. It's still a bit hard to see though. Well, it looks like popcorn, essentially. That's right. Oh. No! No! I failed! No! Well... Okay, it's not exactly like the movie popcorn. It's more like pre-made popcorn that has some kind of like popcorn spice that tastes a tiny bit like has a cheesy aftertaste. They're okay. They're pretty okay, you know. It is popcorn, but it's not like the ones that you get at movies. It's pretty alright. I like them. Popcorn is like, health-wise, it's not the worst depending on how it's made. So, well, it has a lot of calories with very little protein, but it's not the worst thing in the world, at least. Okay, next. Let's see. Oh, I'm not going to open this, but look. This is 500 yen. Wait, what does it say? It says 100 yen, around 10 yen ga ataru kamo. Ah, you can like I think you can win something with it, and then wait, no, you can maybe exchange this for like a toy or something in stores. This is what it says here. Can you make it more readable? I'll try to zoom in. Zoom. Wait. Zoom. Okay. if you can read Japanese, then this is what it says. You can exchange it for a toy from certain stores, it seems. Didn't he say one more? Yeah, I decided that I'll make the stream a bit longer. I'm not going to open it because it's just chocolate, and I mean, it feels like a bit wasteful to open it and then take like one bite. So I'll leave it for now. But it's pretty interesting. What is this? なんかやっぱこれだね is what it says, which is like, how do you even translate it? Like, this is good. Well, that's not how you translate it, but it's like, I don't know what's up with the design, but I suppose okay, I see. It's self-explanatory after that. It's like chocolate inside these pocky stick type things. Macaroni, man. No, this is it's the balloon guys from, no, what were they? Those wriggling things in front of car stores. The tube man. Okay, but it has a interesting design, so I'll try it out. And of course, they are all in separate plastic, as is tradition. Wacky, waveable, inflatable arm flailing tube man. Yes, exactly those. Yes, those. A Lotte, made by Lotte. Ooh, these look even more like the Kursik I was talking about, except they are filled from the inside, like this. I'll be having one. Yeah. When you combine this kind of like tough, like solid cookies with chocolate, then I always like them. Can you use them as straws? I don't know if you can, because it has chocolate inside. Am I going to try? Am I going to try drinking tea with this tube man? This sounds like a horrible idea, but wait, it kind of has a hole in the middle. There's kind of like a hole in the middle. Maybe I can. Hold on. Have you already gone to Don Quijote? Yes, I went there once. I bought this sandal from Don Quijote. Sorry for the sandal reveal. Okay, I'm going to try using this as a straw to drink this tea. Let's see. Wait, but how am I going to show it on stream without doing a mouth reveal? Wait, how? Okay, I'll try it like this. Okay, it's in the water. I'm sucking, but it's not coming. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't come no matter how hard I suck. Wait, what if I... yeah, it's not possible. Like, the inside here is... There's no hole here. Why is it not showing? Yeah, it's not possible, unfortunately. Disappointing. I'll just drink some of it without a straw. You should try the big Cheeto next. You mean this? I still haven't finished it. I still haven't finished it. Okay. This was pretty good actually. I like this, but the tea is good. I'll drink more. What is the time there? It is 2:30 a.m. I woke up 3 hours ago. Or 4. What is this? Eh? Yan yan tsukebo. Ah, it's okay. I think you have chocolate that you put the Pocky type sticks into, and then you have some sugar separately as well. Damn. Oh, it was 184 yen. It's on the packaging. Let's see. Oh, I've seen this from somewhere. From a Seto's video, I think. I've seen this from somewhere for sure. I think it's from a Seto's video or something. Because he eats he eats these kinds of things on stream. Oh, is there something written here? Oh, it is. There's something written on here. Japanese challenge. Who can read this? It's a bit hard because it's reflecting the light. Okay, let's try how it is. There's I guess you tip it in the chocolate. Oh wait, this is pretty hard. Wait, I'll zoom in. Oh, okay. I thought it was like super like melty, but I guess you're supposed to scoop it like this, and then you put it into the sugar for extra diabetes, and then you eat it. It's actually not that bad. Higuchi versus the world says, お正月に食べる料理は何? あ、お正月に食べる料理は何? It's so hard to read without kanji. 正月。I ate the thing that I was supposed to eat on 正月. Was 正月 beans, or was it setsubun? Was the maki something something? What was it again? I don't remember. Osechi kana. Okay, this was pretty interesting. Okay, how long have been? Okay, 83 minutes. We have 7 minutes. So I'm going to try the last one now. I'm going to search for something for the last one today. Let's see. Ooh. So there are so many options here. Okay, last two. These are the last two for the day. What is this? 昔懐かしい kinoko bo. Ah, okay, it's kinoko. It is indeed like a super Japanese type snack. And it's kinoko powder on some kind of sticks. Let's see. It's a super old snack, I suppose, which makes sense as well because it's like kinoko powder, which is like some Japanese kinoko. Japanese kinoko. It's Japanese like flour that you can put on mochi and stuff. Let's see. This is bitter. This feels like very Japanese, like, oh, kinoko is powdered soybean. Kinoko is powdered soybean, so it's bitter essentially, and the stick is like, it's like chewy. But honestly, how do I say? It's not very like quote unquote tasty, but I genuinely prefer it to many of the ones that I ate today. Because it's like, it's not very sweet, and it has the bitter kinoko flavor, and it has a pretty good texture. In terms of stats, okay, I have to use my other hand. It has It has 11 grams of sugar. Well, I don't know if it's all sugar because it's carbs. It doesn't like say the sugar separately. Does it even have sugar in it? Let's see. It has a bit of sugar in it, but it doesn't have that much. It's not super sweet. I actually quite like this. This is actually one of the better ones, I'll be honest. It's not that tasty, but it's genuinely, I like it more than most others. Hello, Physical Gamer. Physical Gamer, yes. And then we have the final one that I'm going to try today. This is grape gum in this tiny packaging. And recently there was a video by BDS Kabushiki Gaisha where he ate a bunch of these candies. I mean candies, these grape gummies. Not gummies, gums. And made a cup from the gum. So it was just a recent video, so if you watch BDS you can check out that video. It's the same one. Let's see. Okay, this is the final one. Ooh. These are like gummy balls. Let's see. Let's have one. It's like this. Gum ball. Well, tastes like grape. Pretty sour. And has a gum in it. Yeah, this is nice. Very nice. Okay. That was the last one. If I'm correct, it has a cool feature that melts, and inside it has a different taste or something. Oh, I pretty much just chewed into it, but it makes sense because it has like a sugary coating. Or does it? Let's see. I opened it from the other side. Oh, the one you're thinking of is a different one. I think this isn't the one that you mean. It's some different one that has the melting thing, I guess. Okay, so that was all the candy for today. I actually mixed a few Estonian candies into this bag as well, but they're like on the bottom somewhere. And they are rather sweet. I'll be showing them if I can find them. Oh, here's one. Okay, here's one. This is an Estonian candy, super classic Kalev, that I brought here from Estonia. It tastes like marzipan from inside, pretty much. I'm not going to eat it because it's pretty sweet and I know what it tastes like, and I don't want to eat more sugar today. But this is what it looks like from the inside. It's like a super old candy. And the inside is like white, essentially. It's pretty sweet, so I won't be eating this today, but maybe on the next stream I'll review this as well. So I'll put it away for today. Okay, well, that was all the candy that I decided to review today. It's almost been, well, it's been exactly an hour and a half, so I'm going to call it a day here, but I'll be checking the chat for another 8 minutes. So once it hits 100 minutes, I'll be stopping the stream for the day. So I'll be just reading the chat for 8 minutes. Level Up Productions. No, I just came in. You can check the VOD later, I suppose. Stream tomorrow this time again. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, because I won't be streaming for a few days at least. And if I will, then I'm not exactly sure what I'll be streaming. Only anime. What do you do for a living? Well, YouTube and some other stuff. Hey, say, what do you think about binge watching Japanese series instead of mining words? Well, it's like it depends on what context you mean this in. Like, do you mean for learning Japanese when you're already like at 10,000 words? In that case, like, it depends on your goals. If your goal is to improve your Japanese as fast as possible, you're much better off just mining a certain amount of words and doing the Anki reviews and binge watching shows combined, instead of just doing only one thing. So essentially, if you're going to binge watch 10 hours of anime, why not binge watch 9 hours of anime and then do 1 hour of Anki? You're going to improve so much faster, and it's going to be so much more time efficient, essentially. Festive says, Livagivi, you're so beautiful, mango. Not sure why you started the mango thing, but thanks, I suppose. Mate, really? Your stream was so enjoyable. Thanks. Which stream? This one? Or do you mean like the previous ones? This is the first one I'm doing in like with the camera. Epic Live. Now I can go back to reading. Have a good one. Thanks, Asan. Go back to enjoying reading. Are you going to go to rural Japan while you're there? I might. I don't know yet. It's not super easy to go to a rural place. You have to like actually figure out how to go there, what to do there, and how to stay there, and how to come back as well. How much did you pay to come to Japan? My plane ticket was like 500. But in total, well, it's pretty expensive, but it depends on where you stay and stuff like that. Thank you for the dip, Liva. No problem. But at the end of the day, just do what you personally want to. Just think for yourself and do it how you feel like. Just personally, if your goal is to improve Japanese as fast as possible, then Anki is just a really time efficient way. If you have like 5 to 10 hours of immersion time in terms of budget, then why not just take 1 hour of that and make it into sentence mining and Anki? Are you going to do vlogs in Japan? I don't know. I don't know yet. These streams are my current vlogs. I don't really want to do vlogs all that much, if I'm really honest. That's why I'd rather keep doing the videos that I have been doing, to be honest. Can we expect to see some Japanese travel vlogs in the future? Maybe, like I just said. It really depends. Right now I prefer just streaming and answering questions like this, and just showing off some stuff like the candy and like on stream instead of making a separate video. A vlog style stuff would be super cool to show us some of Japan. A lot of people want to see vlog type style stuff, but I guess I have to figure out how I actually want to make them, because like vlog type videos are really different from my current type videos that I actually make. So I have to figure out what kind of a vlog I'm going to make and in what style, because otherwise it's I just want to enjoy making them myself as well instead of forcing them, you know what I mean? Oh wait, I should probably just show the chat at this point instead of my hand as b-roll. Let's see. Okay, this should be better. I think I can pop out this chat and make it like this. Okay, where was I? Should I start off sentence mining with 20 cards from the start? Do you mean like at how many words though? Like oh wait, I should move this chat box. If you're at 0 words, then you should just take a pre-made deck, to be honest. But if you have 1,000 words or something, then well, it's up to you. You can try 5 cards at first, and then taking 5 cards, so 10 cards in total. Half you make yourself, half you take pre-made. But if you're already at like 3,000 or 5,000 words, then you can try 10 new cards a day, 20 new cards a day, and so on. You can just try out. I personally started with like a few, then I went to 20 after like a week, and then I kept on mining 20 cards a day for like how long was it, like over 700 days or something like that, until I hit 20,000. Is there someone taking care of the store while you're gone? Yes. I live 2 hours south of Tokyo in a place called Miura. I see. Having done both, how do you enjoy streaming compared to making YouTube videos? I think they are completely different things. This is fun in terms of like I can easily, like I was able to just easily introduce these pieces of candy in free form, but if I had to make a video about it, it would have been much more difficult. It would have taken me quite a lot of time, and I'm not even sure if the end result would have been something that I would have wanted to upload. So it's pretty nice to be able to just stream sometimes as well as show stuff like gaming that I did a few days ago. That was pretty fun as well. So essentially with streaming, I have more freedom in some aspects, but with making videos, I can make more fulfilling videos, in a sense that more like art type projects and stuff like that as well, and go more in depth with a scripted with a script and so on. I find them completely different. I probably won't like permanently stream though. I'm just trying it out for fun. Where was I again? I lost track. Okay, here. Did you do an individual kanji study? Not really. I did do RRTK a little bit at one point, but I feel like I gained nothing from it. So I just learned words. Sentence mining takes way more than 1/10 of the time for mining. Not even the reviews, for me at least. Well, with Migako, sentence mining was just one click for me. So the sentence mining aspect didn't take me very long. Like, if I with my old method, it did take quite long, but you're still learning when you're sentence mining, in the sense that you're looking up the words, you are looking up the sentence that you're going to put into the card. All of it helps. You're paying more attention because you have to search for words that you don't know, so you pay more attention than just binge watching and spacing out. So I feel like sentence mining is a really time efficient way to immerse, and it doesn't take that much longer, and the value you gain is pretty good. How do you become fluent in English? I'm Japanese and learning English. Please advise for me. It's essentially you just immerse in English as much as possible. You just look at you watch YouTube videos and read English like articles, play English games, and watch English shows and stuff like that. If you're at the point where you can understand this stream a little bit and write a comment like this, you're pretty much already good to go. You just stay patient and consistent, and you're going to be fluent in English in like a few years, like completely fluent. If you keep like immersing multiple hours a day, every day. Like, it's just going to take a while, but you're constantly going to improve and get better and better. Like this is the same way I learned English as well, except for school. But what would you learn other than Japanese if you had the chance? In terms of languages? Well, would be nice to finish Russian, and maybe Chinese or Korean would be kind of fun, but I currently don't want to learn other languages other than Japanese, because I just learned Japanese for multiple years, for thousands of hours, and I'm still not completely done with it, and I don't want to do it all over again. You know what I mean? I'd rather learn some other skill at this point. I want to see PC prices in Japan. You can check out Mercari, Rakuten, Amazon, Touch.jp, or Buy for looking at PC part prices. No, the hands disappeared. Would you get on the Trash Days podcast if given the opportunity? Sure, I would. When reviewing Krossi Toidukaubad products next year, I'll do a Krossi Toidukaubad review in Laikvere. Can you turn off the screen chat? Yep, I did. More videos similar to the Japanese gym video. Well, there might be a few coming. My next video might be in a similar style, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. And I'll be reviewing the gym that I built at home as well. 20 new cards a day is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's like it's 5,000. 100 days is like you the way I think about how many cards I'm learning, or how many words I'm learning, is that I take how many words I'll be learning each year, and if you reach something like 20,000 words, or if you want to go super hardcore, then 30,000 words, or if you want to be more, conservative, then 10,000 words, and you can just calculate how long it's going to take you to get to that point, depending on how many cards you take each day. When should you start sentence mining? Whenever you have the motivation to do that, but I recommend at least knowing 1,000 words from pre-made text beforehand. So at least 1,000 to 300. 1,000 is the minimum, I think. 3,000 is like a good point, but I started after 6,000, and I had a tiny bit of difficulty getting used to mining at that point at first as well. But if you really want to, you can start from day one as well. You just put words like 90 and whatever into cards yourself, but you're going to be spending a lot of time on learning words that you will be getting from every pre-made text. How is the weather there? Cold. Yes, it's surprisingly cold. It snowed a few days ago. Should I make my own deck alongside the Core 2K for other stuff I want to learn in Japanese? You can, and then if you get duplicates, you just suspend the one from the core 2K, 6K or whatever. You can if you want to. It's totally fine. For me, doing like a 2K, 3K deck with 20 cards a day was very manageable and helped me a lot. Yeah, it's going to help you a lot. For me, 20 cards would have been too much from the core 2K, 6K because it took me an hour a day to do 5 cards a day for some reason. I was like really strict with it at first. I did 10 cards a day, but it got too much. I have the statistics, and on average I did Anki for 1 hour a day, essentially. How were you able to recall the readings of words more easily? You just get more fluent, essentially. You just immerse more and learn more over time. And just the basic common words will become, more ingrained into your head. And for recalling for output, for reading, you just do Anki and immerse and read a lot. Well, you have to check the readings for the words every time, which is why Anki is so powerful for recalling the readings of words. So essentially you just get more fluent. No. Sugar fun. I love sugar fun, yes. Shout out to Marco again. What happened to the snacks? There were too many of them. I decided to skip half of them for the day. Favorite new food you've tried since being there? Natto, I think. How old are you? 24. I think you always start videos. I think you should always stay with videos since I think your strength is having a solid storyline kind of structure, but streams are fun too. Yeah, I'll be definitely staying with videos. I definitely wouldn't want to stream full time. Like, it would be like, it would require a very strict schedule and stuff like that. Love the videos, but I'm curious if you will ever experiment with more dogs other than Doge and James. Might I recommend Howard? Didn't I use Howard? Didn't I use Howard in one of my videos? No. Dare? Eh? Oh, I don't know. But I did use like a few of the other Teams Universe memes. Why is your name misspelled Liva Gibi and not Liva Gibi? Because it's not Liva Gibi, that's why. It's not misspelled, it's just random. It's just a random name. I love your videos. Thanks. Dash. Lower dash. How did you start your channel? I made it in 2013 and I never used this account, and then I uploaded a video on it. That's how I made it. But my first video on YouTube was in 2000, at the end of 2008 I think, and then in 2009 and stuff like that. The first video was in 2008, but it didn't upload because the file size was too large, essentially. But then my first like public video was in 2009. What was your Anki again count early on? I don't know what the count was, but it took me around an hour a day on average. Do you have a job besides YouTube, or does YouTube pay enough? I do other stuff as well. Without a cameraman? You mean like vlogs? I don't know. What? Not really sure. It's been 102 minutes. Yeah, I'll be stopping once I reach the end of the chat. Hi, T Art of Peace. Hello. Level Up Productions. Why was your answer so different for English to Japan compared to the Japan to English person? Sentence mining versus lots of immersion. I agree. Sentence mining plus SRS is the most efficient process though. Because the difference between learning English and learning Japanese is that Japanese has kanji and readings for kanji that aren't always predictable. English is so much easier to learn words just through immersion, because you can just read and watch and you'll always get the meaning, and I mean the reading correct, because you just read English essentially. But that doesn't mean that using Anki is not beneficial for Japanese to English as well. It's just that I feel like English content is so accessible that it almost doesn't matter if you're already relatively fluent. If you want to improve as fast as possible, then it's still the same though. What is sentence mining, comma cards? It's when you make your own cards from the content that you're watching. So if you watch anime, you notice a new word that you don't know. You take that word and copy paste the sentence into a card and learn a new word from it, essentially. You can check my sentence mining guide that I made a long time ago. I'm a complete beginner, so I feel like it will be more efficient to do a lot of Anki to get a foundation, maybe 1000 to 200 words before immersion, before starting immersion. I pretty much did the same thing, and yes, you can easily do 1000 to 200 to 2000 words before starting immersion, because to be honest, the time efficiency of immersing from day zero with like no Japanese, no English subtitles and stuff like that is actually so low, especially if you're busy. If you have like 30 minutes to spend on learning Japanese a day, you'd be much better off doing like 25 to 30 minutes of Anki instead of watching 30 minutes of anime and understanding absolutely nothing. It's like just inefficient time wise. But with 30 minutes of Anki, you can get a lot of work in every day. You can do both at the same time, of course, but from the really beginning, like you have nothing in your foundation, so building up that foundation is the most time efficient way to go about it. So, but you can start from immersion from day zero as well. It's just up to how much time you have and what you're most interested in. What you think of MatPat leaving YouTube? I mean, I'm not really caught up with things like that, because I used to watch game theory like when the channel was like really young. It was kind of like fun because there was no other channel like that on YouTube. He was like the one who kind of started like that kind of a trend of like documentaries of how X caused Y and how this game includes some kind of a reference to real life and stuff like that in terms of like storytelling and stuff like that. But in terms of like YouTubers leaving YouTube, it's understandable, honestly. It's a lot of work. That's why depending on what type of videos you make. Most of the Japanese stuff. Hello, Dakalot. Hello. Most of the Japanese stuff is flying above me head. Yeah. Did you ever get that moment with Japanese where you just felt fluent? Yeah, in Japan and in my 5 years of learning Japanese video. That's I kind of talked about that a bit. How long did it take you to go through Daykims? I'm not sure because I read it like over months. Why Valorant open? What? When did you move to Japan? I went to Japan around 2 months ago. Do you have thoughts on Geometry Dash? I played it a little bit in like 2013 or 2014. Is that your coincidence that your name sounds like Liva Givi? Well, yes, it's a coincidence. I'll stop when I reach the end of the chat. Yes, don't spam, please. Do you enjoy living in Japan more than Estonia? It's a hard question because it's a different experience. It's like this is a temporary trip, but in terms of like where I want to live for the rest of my life, I haven't decided yet. But living in Estonia is so much easier. It's so min-maxed. It's just life is so easy and simple in Estonia. So I think most Estonians understand that. So it's hard to say that I never want to live permanently in some other place, but in terms of temporarily though, it's considerable, like I'm doing right now. Yo, what's up, Atlas? We need another Patreon Q&A that's more free content if you ever need to. I thought about doing that, but I definitely thought about doing that recently, but I wasn't really sure how I would go about it. And right now I'm just doing Q&A on stream anyway, so Yeah, after another 2 hours of reading chat, yeah, I gotta go fast. Yes, it is the Patreon supporter, Oxley Cream. You will never reach the end. Oh, let's see about that. How does it feel being 25 years old? I'm not 25, I'm 24 and a half or more. Actually, I don't know. I'll be 25 soon. Do you plan on to read more books eventually? Yes, if I find down. Damn, you're an OG then. I played so little though. Like I don't know, like less than 10 hours in total when it came out essentially. Have you read any Osamu Dazai books? No, I haven't read any. Hi, Shiru. I would live in a different country just to compare it to Estonia. It would be fun. Germany would be my best bet since I'm learning German. Yeah, you can go ahead and try out. Any other interesting manga you've read since the one in the video? If I'm going to talk about manga, I'll talk about it in some future video, I suppose. More IRL content in Japan, possibly. Have you graduated uni/college? No, I never planned on going to one. If essentially my, because I don't need it for my job, and if I went for hobby purposes or for getting a PhD, but I decided that that's not the path that is worth taking for me, because just for my specific scenario. Do you think transcribing media is good for learning? I feel like it's unnecessary work. It took me so long to transcribe the videos that I did for 5 years of learning Japanese and the subtitles for like the italki videos, and I feel like it's not like some kind of a special method that's going to be like super valuable. I think sentence mining is more valuable, like making cards for new words in terms of time. Is Estonia a big country then? Pretty much. Is the audio low or not? It's because the audio is low because the microphone is at the wrong direction. I'll fix it next stream. Which anime you think helped the most with mining? It doesn't really matter in terms of anime. It's just I guess I was able to find lots of new words from Berserk, but sometimes it got too hard. But it was when I was pretty much brand new to mining, so I only knew around 6k words at the time. Ikimashou. Yes. How should I get rid of my 2,500 cards that need to be reviewed? I guess you just have to either you start from zero, or it might be better to start from zero. That's why you never stop Anki. I don't even know. I remember that Osu bit in one of your videos. Do you actually play it? What's your PP and what's your PP? I haven't played it for like, I haven't played it properly for like 8 years. I thought of making a video about trying to get a new top play in Osu and how long will it take me after not playing for over 5 years, but after not playing for 5 years, but now it's been 8 years already, so I haven't made that video still for years and years. Maybe if I hit 10 years, then I will. Keep it up, boys, he's lagging behind. Oh, well, I kinda caught up. So in sentence mining, is the front of the cards the sentence? You can put the sentence on the front, so you can check the context, but you focus on the word. So you bring out the word or highlight the word that you want to learn, and you just look at the sentence for. You look at it for context, so you'd have more context from which the word came in, and that's the way I did it. You can do it however you want, but I feel like that's the way that worked well for me. Would you meet viewers in Japan? I don't want to meet people that I don't know, if I'm really honest. Like, it's not something that I prefer doing myself. How do you feel about your community here on YouTube? I don't think of a community on YouTube. I feel like it's nice though. Like, I do see the same names from time to time, and it's pretty nice. In terms of like the viewers compared to many other quote unquote communities, but I don't want to get too what's the word, parasocial with viewers, so I don't really think about it too much. I just mostly just upload videos and that's it. How do you feel about your listening skills watching without subs? like really decent in the sense that as long as I know the words and I'm able to hear, it's fine. But sometimes, like, I don't hear things even in English or in Estonian without having to watch them twice. So it's hard to say. I just don't feel like I have any shortage of listening skills in that sense. I mean, I'm using it in real life as well. So in Japanese, I mean, what's your home country? Estonia. It's 3 a.m. Please sleep. I just woke up recently, so have you tried soul games? No, never. Did you ever start associating the sentence with the word instead of actually remembering the word? I mean, if you associate the sentence with the word, you still remember some kind of a context. So if you ever see that word again, you will be reminded of that context, meaning that you have an additional piece of context in your head related to that word. So it's totally fine. And like, if you're associating the sentence with the word in terms of like not knowing the word in isolation, then you are associating the word with some specific piece of context, which is good because then you know the meaning of that word in that context. So I think it's a good thing. Will you ever review drinks as well as snacks? I just reviewed the tea, but I don't know. I don't want to drink too much sugar, and I don't think I'll be doing a alcohol stream either, because I don't drink any. Hello, fellow post-Soviet country citizen. Hello. It's more expensive to cook for yourself in Japan than Estonia. A lot of YouTubers mention that it's cheaper to eat out. I suppose it depends. What do you recommend for doing for vocabulary? Completing a 2K pre-made deck and then start sentence mining, or completing 6K? You can start at 2K. It's just about how much time and motivation you have. It's just easier to sentence mine when you're more fluent, essentially, in the sense that you have a wider range of content to choose from. Have you ever played any Chile's art games? I have not. I reached 1.5k words studied, but I feel like I still can't understand anything. Well, 1.5k words is not a lot. It took me over 10k words to feel like somewhat fluent. I'll be honest. 1.5k is really, really little. Still, it truly is little in the sense that people really underestimate how much you need to study to feel properly fluent in Japanese. Like, I currently feel rather fluent, and that's at 20k. I felt somewhat fluent at 15k as well, but you can always improve. But at 3k words, I really didn't feel fluent. At 6k words, I felt more fluent, but still far away from fluency. At 8k words, I felt like it was still difficult to understand quite often, but I was able to sentence mine, and from a wide variety of content, a wide range of content, but I was at like 99%, not 99, but depending on the content, I had like 99% fluency, I mean comprehension, but it still meant that I needed to look up words quite often. So 1.5k words, it's totally normal if you hear words and nothing makes sense, because you're still at a really low level, essentially. Will you ever show your face in your videos? I don't know. I have already in my gym video. Why is your sleep schedule such a mess, lol? I think it's because I need 16 hours of 16. I need to be awake for at least 16 hours, and I need to sleep for 9 to 10 hours. So my sleep schedule always goes further and further. Have you tried Language Reactor extension? I think I tried it when it was called Language Learning with Netflix or something, and it was a bit buggy, and I have no interest in it because you can't make Anki cards with it, from what I remember, and it had some other limitations as well. Like, you can make cards within that extension itself, if I remember. late night stream today. I'm just going to end the stream really soon. On a scale of 1 to 100, 100 being your native language, how much would you give your English/Japanese? It's hard to say because I feel like I'm more fluent in English and Japanese than Estonian in some cases. With English, definitely. Like, I'd rather read research papers in English than in Estonian because I haven't immersed in such content in Estonian, essentially. But when it comes to like some certain other things, for example, filling out Estonian forms, then it makes more sense to read in Estonian because it uses certain vocabulary that isn't translated to other languages and so on. So I feel like, and also overall, each language is slightly different and has different cultural context as well, so it's hard to say. Do words in Japanese have genders? No. How did you come up with the name Givagivi? Pretty randomly. And inspired by one band. I'm at 9,000 right now, and I feel like shit when I can fully... And I feel like hot shit when I can fully understand 3 sentences in a row, but then I get completely hammered with some random shit, LMAO. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Are you a night owl or flexible? More like a night owl, but I don't know if it's like actually the case or if it's just like... I feel like if I could wake up really early at like 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. that would be much better, but my sleep schedule just always shifts forward. So I'll try to make it... I'll try to stabilize it once again for the 50th time, but I don't think it's going to work. How many cards do you have right now? Over 20,000, but like 20,200 or something. I'm not really mining actively right now. I keep forgetting words and phrases in Estonian because I just use English so much. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Like, but I still use all of them quite a lot myself. What are you doing right now to study Japanese? I'm still doing my Anki reviews, but I'm not sentence mining and I'm just immersing naturally. Were you able to handwrite in Japan? I was looking at my phone and then just wrote the hiragana and katakana and kanji completely randomly in random stroke orders, and it came out awful. So I really recommend learning how to write your name and your address. When you say you only started feeling fluent at around 15k words, how do you define fluency? I don't define it, I just feel it, in the sense that everyone defines it differently. It's just that you either you feel fluent or you don't. Like, it's a question you have to answer by yourself at one point. It's not like, of course, there are people who say they're fluent in Japanese when they're actually, like, not quote-unquote fluent at all, but they define it differently. It's that's why it's just something you have to define it for yourself at the end of the day. Like, do you feel fluent? If you feel fluent, then that's good, but if you don't feel fluent, it means that you still have to keep on improving until you feel fluent enough for whatever you want to do, essentially. Like, if I want to read a Mishima book, I don't feel entirely fluent when I'm reading a difficult Mishima book, but when I'm reading a manga, I feel completely fluent. A simple manga. And if I'm just, living in Japan, I do feel fluent. But if I'm reading something extremely difficult, I don't feel entirely fluent yet. It depends on what you do and stuff like that. But, like, not even natives can read certain kanji and stuff from, like, those old Mishima books and stuff. So it's like, it's just really something you have to define for yourself. How long do you study a day? Well, before I did like 1 hour of 1 to 2 hours of sentence mining and a total of 1 hour of Anki or something. When I tried to sentence mine, I had to stop every 2 seconds to mine a word. It seems to be a lack of comprehension, but nevertheless, it makes boring to mine. Should I still try or no? It's up to you, but if you need to stop at every 2 seconds, it means that your foundation is too small. This is why I recommend building a foundation to like at least 3,000 cards before sentence mining, because while you can start sentence mining at even like 1,000 words, it's just that's exactly what's going to happen depending on the type of content you choose. So it can be demotivating and boring, like you said. So if you want to, you can just take a pre-made deck and then just come back later. Or you can just mine like 5 cards a day or something. Or 10 cards a day and then stop sentence mining. It's just up to you. You can just try it out and experiment and see what works. Hey bro, I really love your videos, especially your editing and narrating style. You're making it more and more appealing to me to get back to trying to make videos again. Love you. Thank you, ransomware RBLX. Thank you. As soon as you get to the near end of the question, like 5 more pop up. Yeah. Been wanting to learn Japanese for about a year, and I was wondering, after I learn hiragana and katakana, what should I do next? You should take a pre-made Anki deck, like the core 2K, 6K deck, and just start learning vocabulary. Really love the Soviet store renovation series. Has a certain vibe that I can't get enough of. Thanks. It's going to continue next year, probably. How much time Anki takes you when you had 10 cards per day from the core 2K 6K deck? It took me like 60 minutes until it started taking like 80 minutes, and then I reduced cards down to 6, I think. I talked about it in my first video, but the average time for Anki took me 60 minutes, like fat 60 minutes over like 1,700 days was the average in total. Do you think sentence mining was really needed or a must-have? I read physical things, so I just quickly copy the word and don't care about the sentence. You don't need the sentence. It just helps for context, essentially. Like it's useful because let's say you mined a word 2 years ago, but you have no clue what context that word came in. But if you have the sentence, you can, I mined that word from Berserk or something like that, from that scene. So it has that context in that. So that's why it's really useful. I genuinely recommend using the sentence. If you're not going to read it, I recommend copy pasting the sentence for context that you can watch later. What are your thoughts on moving to Japan? Well, like in terms of my experience, it's something I'll talk about later, I think. You have any plans on what you want to do with the store in the future, besides installing a working shower? Well, just making it more restored would be nice right now. I don't know yet because there are some things that make the future hazy, but I don't know exactly, but it would be nice if it would be more livable, essentially. Fluent enough to follow a long with a YouTube video and understand what's happening. It depends on the video. 6,000 to 800 to 10,000 to 20,000. It really depends. It also depends on how much you have immersed with YouTube. Because anime and YouTube, for example, are pretty different. Have you seen the snow monkeys? I have never seen monkeys in Japan yet. I haven't really moved around yet. Just finished reading my first novel in Japanese. Thanks for recommending Miraku. It made it so much easier. Thanks. I'm glad that it was useful. Thought to myself, looks like he can end the stream. No more questions seem to be coming in. No. Yeah, I'll end in 5 minutes if I'm not ending it earlier. I'm on around 2K deck, 2K cards. Well, you can immerse whilst continuing Anki. You just need to increase your vocabulary and spend more time with the language over time. So just keep going over months and years, and you'll just get more fluent over time, slowly. Good morning from California. Good morning to California. Stay blue. The chat is treating Liva like a personal italki teacher, lol. Yeah. You should definitely make vlogs if you haven't moved around Japan yet. I will see if I'll make vlogs or not. Like, if I want to or not. Any Estonian food you miss already? Living abroad, I often miss dumplings and kohuke. Yeah. some of the foods that I bought, some staples were pretty nice, like kidney beans and lentils and stuff like that were easy to get. Good night from India. I ain't sleeping though. We reached the end. Yes, we reached the end. I'm going to stop now. Final questions. How many reviews did you have per day when Anki took you an hour? Like around 140 to 200. It depended. It always depended on the deck and on the time. Do you listen to any Japanese music? Yes, I have. I mean, I don't like immersed with Japanese music. It's just that since a long time ago already, I have listened to certain Japanese bands and artists like Hiroshi Yoshimura, Susume Hirasawa, and so on. Like I showed a few Japanese albums in my first Bai video. Good night from India. It was a great stream. Thanks. Good night, India. Do you know Game Gengo? If so, what you think of the videos? I think it's the channel that shows how to learn Japanese with games. I have seen a few videos. It's fine. It's a fun channel, I suppose. Balls. Coke is overrated. Changed my mind. Well, it's dairy with a chocolate glazing, so it's fine. Okay, I'm ending the stream now. I reached the end. So good night, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. It's 3 a.m. for me, so I'm starting the day though. Okay, bye bye. Bye, everyone. Okay, I'm ending in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The